So as I was perusing down these social media streets, I said this is enough for me to want to share some sensibility. All right, let's get into it, shall we?
in regards to in regards to no, that didn't air. Well, it happened. Yeah, the puppet master. Tell the truth, child. I'm just like, listen, and I cannot make this up. This text, y'all, this was literally this week. This girl said basically he feels like I make your life easy. I'm telling y'all, men will want you to have a hard time. They will want you to not be able to live a good life after them, so you will come back to them. Let's just keep it a bug. So anybody, let me tell y'all, anybody who has been a strong support system around me has been attacked. Anybody who has been a person who has been a strong support system behind me has been attacked all the way to, yes, the millimeters. Yes, even to the millimeters. Anybody who has stood 10 toes down with me, anybody who has stood, you know what I'm saying, 10 toes down and had my back has been attacked. And I see it very plain as day. It's super clear to me. Super clear to me. So all the way from my brother, all the way from, my brother not wanting the kids around him because he's gay. So that's their uncle. What you mean? Yeah, my makeup artist Jay, my mother, and my fan base, like anybody who has been a support system for me has been attacked. So I see it very plain as day, like just being honest, I do. And so that's why for me, y'all, real talk, I literally stay away. Like kind of just stay to myself when it comes to people who are dually connected, because I already know what's happening on that side. I already know. Not by way of me, but I already know the stuff happening on that side. And the funny thing is that unfortunately you have some people who fall for it, and some people who fall. I mean, manipulation ain't new, and you have some people who fall for it, and it is what it is. The double standard stuff is so prominent in this group. It is. So let's say this. Let me say this. After I see y'all talking about they are so weak. Yeah, I agree. After the trip was over, I literally, y'all, this is how serious I take hosting. So I'm Southern born and raised. So Southern hospitality is huge for me. And I literally remember wanting, even throughout the trip, before the last day, every day I would ask people, hey, are you having fun? Are you enjoying the activities we're doing? You want to do something else? Like, are you good? I was asking everybody that. Are you good? Do you want to do something else? Are you enjoying the activities? Are you enjoying the food? Do you like the food? You want, different stuff on the menu? That's how I was every day of the trip. The last day of the trip, I literally went around to everybody's rooms early that morning to check on everybody, because the trip is done. Everybody's leaving today. Let's make sure everybody's good. Did y'all enjoy the trip? Did y'all have a good time? Okay. I did that every day. I did that every day. Hold on a second. I thought I heard. Hold on, y'all. That's Instacart. Just making sure. Okay. And so, I went and checked on everybody. Like, just went and checked on everybody, made sure everybody was having fun, making sure everybody had a good time, enjoying themselves. Because I'm able to do that. That's, I don't know, it's not that deep for me. But even in that, what I will say is what got me or kind of took me back, you know, I didn't understand how after the trip, whenever we came back, it was just all this negative talk. That's what I didn't understand. I literally, Destiny's room was one of the rooms I went to. I think by now y'all all understand the sleeping arrangements and how that went, what happened there. And why I put people where I put people. First of all, let me say, before I got there, I didn't look at the layout of the house. It was not that deep to me. They sent me a picture of the house. I saw the water and the walkout piece, and I said, okay, bet, it looks beautiful. And that was that. But when I got there, you know, I made the decision that I felt made sense. I'm like, y'all, the house is all of ours. Like, there's no, even though we got a bed to sleep in, the house belongs to all of us. If you want to come up in here, come on up in here. I'll step out, do your thing. Like, if you want a tub night, it doesn't matter. So that's how that part happened. But anyway, I went downstairs, checked on everybody. And even when I went down to check on Destiny, even then, because I'm still human, so even then, whenever it was shared with me, like, you know, mentally, I'm having a hard time with all of, you know, the sunny modes and stuff going on. And I was like, oh, you didn't know that she was going to be here? And she was like, no. I said, I didn't know you didn't know she was going to be here. I was like, I did not know that. Oh, wow. Okay. Gotcha. So you found out when you got here? Yes. I'm like, oh, okay. And I said to her, I said, well, look, I said, if anything is taking like a stronghold on you, let people know. Like, if it's too much for you mentally, let people know. You don't have to do anything. And I literally said that. Just a conversation just me and her having. Wasn't no cameras, wasn't no other people, you know, to be, you know, wasn't trying to make a scene of it. It was literally just a conversation like, hey, listen, if it's too much for you, let people know. You ain't got to do nothing, you know? So, had that conversation. Now, I will say, when I first sat down to speak with her, because I went to Sunny's room too, but when I first sat down to speak to her, to Destiny, I remember hearing a click on the phone that sounded like a recording. And I remember I said, oh, you recording me? Which, you know, hey, but it was just like listen, when I tell y'all my senses and everything be so on point, I know what it sounds like to click a record button on a phone. So I heard the little click and I said, oh, you recording me? No. It's the charge. I had plugged the phone in the charge. Girl, it's a different noise that a phone make when you plug it into a charger versus when you click that darn voice memo button and it go click. It starts, okay? But I let her have it. But because of that, in that moment, I'm like, okay, bet. And I remember I went upstairs and I told Lauren about it. I said, girl, you know, I went down to check on everybody to make sure everybody was good. I said, girl, why I feel like Destiny was recording, girl? And she was like, Lauren was like, what happened? I said, girl, you know, I be having to press the voice memo sometimes on my phone or your phone. I said, girl, I heard the noise. I said, I heard it. And then I said, her face after that just gave it away. It just did. It just gave away, like, oh, no, you know, it was, I'm charging, see? And then later on, that's what happened before I left out the room. Later on, she was like, see, it's, I'm like, I bet, girl, bet. So that happened. Then came home again. The conversation went fine though. Like, when I tell y'all, my friends at times couldn't even sit beside me because Destiny was rushing to sit beside me. And I'm not gonna say too much because y'all gonna see it. But after all of that, like, because we were talking about it, like, golly, like y'all can't even sit beside me. God dang. We talked about it. So after all of that, to come back to Alabama and there to be these interviews with this shade, with this you know, insinuation, like, oh, LB and her, well, she was at this restaurant picking up a plate. Okay, girl. I don't know, it was just weird. And then when Nell and Chris came to my daughter's tennis match, when they came, I remember Nell had just gone to, I think it was Marcel's maybe birthday at Black or something, because they were over there apparently. And she was like, Destiny I told her she ain't gonna be talking about you. Y'all know Miss Nancy. She ain't gonna be talking about you around me. All she wanna talk about is male. And Nell told me that too when me and Stormy started hanging out, that Destiny would come by her daycare. And all she wanted to talk about is Mel and Stormy friendship. Mel and Stormy. Because Nell was like, Mel, she really hurt by y'all not being friends no more. She was like, Destiny come by here crying and talking about you. You and the friendship. And now she friends with, talking about me. I'm friends with Stormy and da-da-da-da-da. So when Nell came to the tennis match and she was like, yeah, we read black. And like I said, I think it was Marcel's birthday. She was like, all Destiny want to talk about is melody. And if I come back on that show, I'm coming back with a vengeance. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, so I'm at the tennis thing, but I'm thinking like, girl, what vengeance of what and for why? Like, get your bag if that's what you're going to do, but focus on yourself. Like, I don't know. But again, I let that slide too. Whatever, right? Whatever. Even whenever they came today to the restaurant on the show, I was cool. I don't know if you could tell, but when they walked in, I smiled at everybody. I was fine. I was trying to get to the timeline like everybody else. I was good. I don't know if it was thought that I was going to back down off of what I said whenever, Tisha was like, well, Mel, because you were like, F Destiny, that is what I said. And girl code, yeah, when it comes to girl code, yeah, no, I'm good with that. So that was that. But what I will say is that it has been all this conversation that has been happening that I've just chosen not to make public or address or say anything about, but it's been happening. So my response and my reaction sometimes is probably why it is that, because, of all of the extra. Sean, when you're ready to put something up for a flash, let me know and I'll talk about product. So that happened. Then another thing that happened, this was probably maybe anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks ago, maybe. Because see, I also have an issue when people don't understand and respect boundaries. I have an issue when it comes to that too. And I'm noticing that a lot of people who don't understand boundaries are all kicking it together. Okay? All right? They all kicking it together. And they don't respect boundaries, don't understand boundaries. So another thing, like 4 or 6 weeks ago, I was out of town because I had a speaking engagement. I think this is when I was in Florida. So when I had that speaking engagement in Florida, whenever that was. So my daughter had a tennis match, right? And Destiny came to the tennis match. Now, mind you, I wouldn't have thought nothing of it, wouldn't have cared too much, because the fact of the matter is, y'all, here's the thing. This summer, about every other week that my kids was over there with their daddy, they was going over to her spot, swimming and all of this. So I know she's around my kids, right? So whatever, right? Which is the double standards be so funny. That girl, I went and picked up a plate, baby, from Jails Forever, and she done said that she saw us together, at Jails Forever, though, picking up a plate. But girl, my kids be over there, you be over there, like, and I know that. So anyway, so Destiny was at the tennis match. No big deal, because again, my kids are around anyway. So whatever. So she's at the tennis match. But my problem was this. And the lack of respect of boundaries, okay? My mother was there because I was out of town. So she was here watching the kiddos for me. I had like this speaking engagement, like I told y'all. So the issue for me was this. You spoke to my mother at her granddaughter's tennis match, okay? My mother did not respond to you when you spoke. She don't have to. She doesn't have to, and who the hell are you to think that she does have to? What should have happened at that point was you should have, you know what? Ooh, boundaries, don't bet. Let me not say nothing bad. But instead what happened is you went louder and said, hey, Miss Van, out here at this tennis match with all these people. My mother still ignored you because, again, she don't have to talk to you if she don't want to. She doesn't have to talk to you. So then what you did is you did it a third time and got louder and said, hey, Miss Van, again. So my problem with that, again, y'all, this stuff y'all don't know about that happens outside of this show that causes me to treat the people the way I treat them. So, first of all, I said I'm glad I wasn't there. But what I didn't appreciate and like was that, okay, so whenever this continuous speaking happened, what did my ex do? Laughing about it? Well, why is he laughing? He should have been saying, hey, Destiny, chill out. She don't want to speak to you. She ain't got to speak to you. If you're going to watch the girls' game, watch the tennis match. That's that. So it's a lot of just disrespect, y'all, that be happening that is very much so. I keep myself calm because the opposite of my calmness just ain't good for nobody. It's just not. So I work very hard to be calm, to ignore a lot of stuff, and to try to stay in my own world, own space, because it be the fakery and the foolishness for me that really be like about to take me there. Because why in the world would you think my mother owes you a hello? I don't talk to you. I ain't gonna lie, I can't tell y'all before this season the last time I had seen or talked to Destiny. I don't talk to you. I don't talk about you. But I see you still coming around with the same BS. And it's unfortunate, but that's what's happening. It's the same BS, still lying, still throwing stuff out to see what's gonna stick, as Marcel likes to say. Shout out to Marcel for that. Was trying to figure out what's gonna stick. But look, no respect of boundaries. My mother don't have to speak to you. And let's be clear, this is her granddaughter's tennis match. Okay? Oh, it's on, go shopping. Oh, okay, let me talk about it. Then we're gonna come back. So, you guys, here is y'all's travel. You guys know we have our travel pack, scrub pack. So, it has all the scrubs in here: coconut, peach, orange, blueberry, OG, and lemon. All right, all in one. So this is perfect if you got kiddos like who are in school, even for yourself. Okay, even for yourself. Guess what? Go grab you a travel pack of these scrubs. They smell phenomenal. So good to the point y'all was like, man, we want a large coconut and a large peach. So guess what? We got it. It's right here. Another big seller that y'all love, the hair mask. Okay, our conditioning hair mask is filled with protein. We have so many flash items happening right now, you guys. So many. It's filled with protein. It's going to make your hair super soft when you put it on. Me personally, I kind of like to leave it in my hair for about 10-15 minutes. If it's a long Saturday and I ain't got nothing to do, you can leave it in for hours. Put on you a cap, put this on, get ready for your hair. I'm going to tell you, it's going to be soft and it smells amazing. Like it smells super clean is how it smells. So get ready for all of that. So here's the hair mask, the scrub pack, and two of our newest items, fall items we just brought back. Oh, I'm so excited about these. Our pumpkin face and lip scrub, y'all. Y'all already know pumpkin seed oil is up in here. All of that, okay? Y'all already know that. Okay? Y'all already know that. So, listen. Pumpkin. All right? It's so amazing. It has pumpkin seed oil. So, you got to get ready. You're going to literally get ready to see that your face is going to have a shine out of this world, okay? Then we have our fall apple cinnamon as well. Okay? All right? So, here's our apple cinnamon. Okay, so this is the apple cinnamon face scrub and the apple cinnamon lip scrub. And one thing, there's a few things I can say about both. For one, if you literally like to go like in Kirkland's or Hobby Lobby this time of the year, all right, listen. They have all the fall candles, right? They have all the fall candles. They have those little packs of little incense and all that, and it just smells good. Yeah. So go grab your pumpkin go grab your apple cinnamon pumpkin spice. Apple cinnamon pumpkin spice. And they're on sale. Sean, what are they on sale for right now? I want to say typically you probably... All right. Got some people just came in the Huntsville. Let them know some good spots to visit. Okay, so look. Travel size body scrubs. The hair mask. Oh my gosh. And literally, oh, it smells so good. If you like the smell of our cleanser, this, oh, teddy bear. Cleanser, y'all. You're going to love the smell of the hair mask because it's kind of like in the same family. Okay? It's kind of like in the same family. And so, what I can say too, every time I touch the hair mask, it's cooling. Like this is the hair mask. Okay? I'm showing you so you can see the consistency. Right here. So you're going to put this all over your hair. You're going to put this down in between where your hair is parted. So you want to go into your scalp, your edges, and your actual cap on and let it sit. So you can put this on, comb it out, put your cap on, okay? Put your cap on and let it sit for a while. Sometimes what I do when I'm in the shower after I shampoo my hair, it smells so good. It really does. It really smells good. I put this on, then I wipe up, clean up, shave if I'm going to shave, then I rinse it out. So that gives it about 10-15 minutes to literally sit in my, on my hair. But you can feel it cooling. So if you have irritation, if your scalp is irritated, if you just, maybe you just took some braids out and it's been pulling for a while, this hair mask is everything. It's going to get sensation. Like when I say it's going to cool instantly, it's going to cool instantly.
I'm talking